I think we brought this up a little bit Saturday, but what does it mean for an offense, and particularly for you, the way a guy like Caleb Murphy plays? Not, I know everybody prepares like they're going to play, but not really expecting to. It's such a late thing. He gets thrust in there because Zach gets hurt in warm-ups, and then he plays, I would imagine, at least reasonably well for 90, whatever it is, snaps. Just what does that mean for you as a quarterback, for you as an offense?
Yeah, I think it's huge. It kind of shows a really good example of even if you might not be starting 10 minutes before the game, who knows, for all the, guys that don't start, just shows you got to show up to practice, be focused in meetings. You never really know what's going to happen. Guy could go down and, you're the guy. And he did an unbelievable job. Watched the film, played his butt off. Super proud of him, and I'm sure he'll say that he's just looking forward to next week. So,
Connor, Coach Walt Bell has really emphasized getting a lot of guys involved on offense this year, and you guys really spreaded the wealth around last weekend. What does that really say about your offense and just the confidence that you have in all your guys outside?
Yeah, I think especially as the season goes on, the more teams are going to key in on DJ and Cam and AJ, which allows for more opportunities for other guys to step in, make big plays. And I think that's just the biggest thing is just when they get the opportunity that they make the plays, make the routine ones, and then make some of the special ones. So, I'll give them a chance. And but I think this past game, there were a lot of guys that were in, and everyone did a great job. Had a couple drops, but we'll get those things cleaned up.
Connor, it seems like kind of in crunch times of the games that you've really come through in each of the three. But I guess there's other moments in games where it seems like it's been a little bit more inconsistent. I guess, is there anything you can pinpoint of what you're doing in some of those late game drives that are really good that maybe aren't happening in other drives, or just kind of the difference in between when you see you're playing really well versus when then maybe you miss a couple throws?
I think just knowing that, Coach Bell, he always says being at your best when the best is required, and I think that showed in first game, and then this past game, just those few drives, we had to go down and win the game or tie it, and we had to be at our best. And I would like, looking back, I'd like myself to be more that way throughout the whole game, being more accurate and stuff like that. But, still early in the season, still new offense for me, and yeah.
Connor, I wanted to ask you about Donovan. Obviously, he's not only seeing playing time, but he's getting his number called in some pretty big spots in the games. What's he kind of doing that's earning him those opportunities?
Donovan? Yeah. I think he's really focused this year. I guess I wasn't with him last year, but just I can tell he's really focused in meetings, on the practice field. He's willing to do anything the coaches ask him to. If he drops a ball, he looks forward to the next one. I'm coming right back to him. Obviously, he's got unbelievable skill, great size, can run, can catch. So, he's kind of a perfect fit for a receiver, and he's continuing to grow, and he's still brand new to the position, so he's still learning.
Yeah. Connor, when you have a kicker like Campbell, who can be so clutch, just what does that mean for you guys, knowing that when it comes down to it, even when he had to kick a 51-yarder, that he can do that?
Yeah, it's huge. Even like mid-game, just knowing like when we get inside the 30 that we've got points and he's going to kick it through. It's a big deal just for our team, our offense. I think I said after the game that I wasn't happy with how we set him up for the game winner, but that didn't matter to him. He kicked it right through. That thing would have been good from 60 or so. So, no, he's an unbelievable person, player. Super happy for him.
Connor, forget this is kind of a background question. I know this is sort of looking back, but what do you think were some of, I guess, the challenges that most shaped you at Missouri, I guess, from your time there? What were some of, you obviously had some ups and downs there. What were some of the challenges you feel like shaped you as a player and as a quarterback?
Yeah, I think just the outside distraction noise. I've done a lot better, I think, this year. We're 3-0, so we haven't lost, but just even when it's good, just trying to block it out. The same people that will praise you are the same ones that are gonna knock you down when you have a bad game. So I'm just trying to stay true to myself. Stay in my inner circle. I feel like I got a little bit away from that the past 2 years at Missouri, and you grow. So I feel like I have, and more mature. So.